Hi guys, so I have a kind of a first impressions video on the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, which I was very excited to see that it was going to be released. So this is the palette, and it also comes with a double-sided brush, which has a shadow kind of side, like a flat shadow brush, and a fluffy brush side. So it's like a double-ended brush, and it says Urban Decay Naked 2. And it also comes with the Urban Decay, it's like a really teeny baby one, Lip Junkie, and this is in Naked. It's so tiny. And the look I have on right now, I did a tutorial using this palette, and I used the brush, and I used the lip gloss on my lips. So I will have a tutorial coming up with the colors in here. So just as a comparison, here is the regular Naked palette, and here is the second Naked palette. Just obvious packaging differences. This is kind of like a velvet material, and it has kind of like a cardboard feel, like that the parts actually keeping it together is like cardboard. And this is the Naked 2 palette, and it's not really metal, like it seems kind of like a plasticky metal-esque type packaging. It comes with a bigger mirror than the first one, so here's the mirror in the first one, and here's the mirror in the second one, so I don't want to blind you. As you can see, it's a bigger mirror, which I like because it gives you more mirror space, I guess. So, how do I do this? Okay. Here are all of the colors, and just as a quick comparison, the back of the first one just folds back like this, which is kind of convenient, but this one doesn't. So, just to show you a comparison, here it is of the first and the second one. And I will try to compare colors in the first one and the second one in this video to kind of give you guys an idea, but I will also have comparison swatches and swatches in general on my blog. I have a blog post of just swatches of the Naked 2 palette, and then I have like the comparison blog post. So just on my blog I will have plenty of swatches. So just to go over the colors here, first is, this is Foxy, Half Baked, Booty Call, Chopper, Tease, Snakebite, Suspect, Pistol, Verve, YDK, Busted, and Blackout. So those are all of the colors in this palette. And there is a combination of glitters and shimmers and mattes in here, which is, I feel like, a really nice variety. I like that they included a matte black and kind of a matte skin tone color. Those are really nice to have in a palette if you're traveling. It's just, I always use a matte black to kind of set my liner, and skin tone color is always useful. And they have only, it seems like one of the shades, Chopper, definitely has that obnoxious glitter. So this is Chopper, and it has like really obnoxious glitter, and it looks like YDK, it looks very shimmery, but I'm not sure if it has glitter, but it kind of looks like it has a little bit of glitter, but it only has one of those really obnoxious glitter shades that Urban Decay is known for. They both have a mix of the kind of like metallic colors, glittery colors, matte colors. They both have a nice mix of those, and Half Baked is in both of them. So if you see Half Baked twice, I don't personally like Half Baked just because on warmer skin tones it comes out orange, and I don't like that. I want it to come out golden, which it does look golden in the pan, but it is not golden on my face. First of all, one con is that they gave like really little, like they gave like 2 days notice about this release of the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, which I think is a little bit obnoxious. It came out the week after Black Friday, which is like, they already know that a lot of people are doing shopping and, you know, for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, so I feel like coming out like the next week with a palette is a little bit like, hold your horses. Just my opinion, but that kind of peeved me. I feel like the first palette is a little bit on the more warm side, whereas this one has a mix of both. It has some of the taupes, like it has this suspect color, which is so pretty. This is one of my favorite colors in the palette, and I have it on my lid, and it's kind of like a taupey shade, and it also has Tease, which is a kind of purpley taupe. And it just seems like it has more of those kind of cooler shades, but it's not a cool shaded palette. It has like a nice mix of colors, I feel like, which the Naked palette also does. The brush, this brush, when I got the first Naked palette, it came with the double-sided eyeliner, and I'm not really a fan of those. I have my own particular eyeliners that I use all the time, and I never thought I'd say this, but I want the eyeliner back. I don't like this brush, this double-sided brush. This side, the eyeshadow brush, I don't like it for eyeshadow. It just doesn't, it can pack on the eyeshadow. It doesn't pack it on that well. I feel like it would be nice with cream eyeshadows because it's a synthetic, just flat brush. But with eyeshadow, it just doesn't really apply it that well. I don't know. I usually like, where is it? I usually like these, like the fluffier eyeshadow brush. Oh, wrong side. I usually like the fluffier eyeshadow brushes, like this e.l.f. one. I'm not a fan of this side, but I feel like for cream eyeshadows or concealer, it would be really nice for concealer, just spot concealing. And the other side is like a fluffy blending brush, which kind of looks like the MAC 222. I don't have that one, so I can't compare, but it's kind of like a long, tapered, fluffy brush. It's okay for the crease. It does an okay job at blending, not really, but I don't know, I'm just not really liking these brushes. But I do like the concept of including a brush with a palette because you're going to use brushes and you might as well have one in it. So it's just my personal preference on the brushes. And I like that they put in a lip gloss, and usually they put like a mini Urban Decay primer potion in there. So here is a lip gloss, which I think it just rounds up your look. I feel like the primer potion would have been nice because I do use primer potion all the time. This is a really nice touch, and it can let people try their lip glosses if they wouldn't have already, because I've never tried their lip glosses, but this is really nice. And I have this on right now. It is really smooth, it's not sticky, and it has kind of a minty smell, but you can't really smell it when it's like on your lips. So and it's like a neutrally pink, but it doesn't really have that much color to it. So my thoughts on the palette. I do like it. This is just my first impressions. I haven't had time to really try it just because I just got it a few days ago. I was debating if I needed both, and I know a lot of people are, just because we're makeup addicts here, and if they're gonna come out with a sequel to the Naked palette, do we really need both? They are similar. They're not identical. I think that they each have colors to them that are unique to the palette, and I feel like the colors in both of these palettes work really nicely together, and I just see like so many combinations with this palette that I am excited to use it. And these are gorgeous colors in both of these palettes. I think that if your budget allows, and if you don't have dupes for the entire palette, I would recommend it. I love Urban Decay eyeshadows, the ones that aren't glittery, and just the combination of all these eyeshadows in here. Yes, they may be similar to other things we might have because we are makeup addicts, and I have, I think, probably like every neutral shade under the sun. But I really like these shadows. They're just a really nice mix of shadows. I love that they, like I said, I love that they include a matte black, which the first Naked palette does not have. So I want to go over the colors that might be similar if you have both. This is Virgin from the first Naked palette, and this is Booty Call. Right here is Booty Call, and this is Virgin. Kind of similar. They're kind of pink-toned highlighters. Booty Call has a better pigmentation and a better kind of consistency, whereas Virgin is a little bit powdery. Obviously, Half Baked. This is from the first Naked palette. This is from the second Naked palette. It's the same exact shade. I thought it was a little bit redundant. Like, we don't need another Half Baked because I'm sure they're expecting like people that have Naked to buy Naked too. So another Half Baked is like so unnecessary. Kind of similar, but not really. This is Sidecar from the first Naked palette, and this is Suspect from the second one. Sidecar is a little bit darker and has glitter in it. It has glitter fallout, whereas Suspect does not. So I feel like this is Suspect. I feel like Suspect is an improvement on Sidecar because it doesn't have that glitter fallout. There are a little bit of overlaps. Definitely one shade is in both of them. I do recommend this palette. I really like it so far. Like, I haven't had a chance to really use it a lot, but from what I can see, I will use it a lot. I do recommend this palette, and it closes kind of really shut, so I feel like this is a really nice palette for traveling because it does have kind of like the hard exterior and it snaps shut, which just really, it makes it seem more durable. I will have swatches down below of the palette, some comparisons, and I will also have the tutorial coming up. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of comparison first impressions video. Let me know if you got the Naked 2 palette. I would love to hear what you guys think because we can all have the same product but have completely different opinions on it and experiences with it. If you have it or if you are planning to get it. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.